one. Hi everyone, it's Garrett here at Eurovision Ireland, and good golly, it's Molly! Molly, how are you doing, and how's your first taste of Eurovision mayhem here?
Wow, it's crazy, but brilliant. Like, just a bit like, a bit of a shock. But everyone's really nice, and it's just all good fun. I'm just trying to enjoy it.
The reaction downstairs when all of the artists were being announced, I have to say this, you got the biggest reaction out of all of them.
I was so shocked by that, and I thought I'd imagined it, but everyone after has been like, oh God, did you hear your, and obviously I didn't imagine it, I did get a really good reaction, so wow, over the moon.
It's been an absolute roller coaster of a ride, I'm sure, for you.
Yeah.
From me looking, I feel as if I'm like, my God, am I going at 150 miles an hour, you know?
Yeah.
Firstly, can I say congratulations on the deal with Warner Brothers?
Yes, I know, how exciting. That in itself is just a complete dream come true. So I've got an album deal with them. So we'll have an album out this year, which is just like, oh my goodness, how fantastic.
And is that going to be quite a lot of your own material?
All mine, yeah, it'll be all my own material, yeah. I mean, actually, Warners were interested before Eurovision, and ironically they were sort of, open to the idea of Eurovision in a big way as well. So it's kind of like it's all fallen into place in a really weird, lovely way. It's really exciting. But it'll be all my own material because it's really important to me. Like, I'm a songwriter, firstly, I would say. So,
Now, we absolutely loved the fact that the BBC released your song by getting all the fans in to record it in London. How was one thing? How did you manage to keep it a secret? And
great difficulty. It was awful, actually, keeping a secret. Oh my God! Because you can imagine something like that you want to tell everyone, especially your mates and your family. Some of my friends knew that I'd been writing for Eurovision, and they'd really been encouraging that, you should go for it. And I don't know. I think they all sort of thought, because some of them had heard the song and they all thought I was going to get it, and then I had to lie to them and say I hadn't, because I just knew that it was the right thing to do. They wouldn't have been able to help themselves, and their faces were so disappointed. But actually it was worth it, because when I told them and seeing them, it was brilliant.
And the actual, when you were performing on stage in front of all of the fans, it seems as if, because we know several of them were there, and we know you did several takes of it, and they just said you just seem to keep feeding off the reaction of the crowd.
Completely. Obviously that was a beautiful event that had been lit beautifully, and the staging was great, but it was the first time I'd performed the song live, and it was the first time I'd used in-ear monitors, because usually I'm doing gigs with different things, so there's a lot of firsts there, and it was the first time all these people were going to hear the song, and it was like, oh my goodness. So there was it was a really big deal for me that night, but the reaction was immense, and actually every time we did it again, people obviously heard it again and they seemed to like it more, but even from the first take I felt like people's reaction was brilliant, so it was a relief, to say the least.
Now, you just talked about people liking the song, and we were just chatting to your manager, who is really cool. We like your manager, shout out to him, yeah. He's a fellow baldy, so we're a shaved head, yeah. We heard that you were on the Graham Norton show, and you were rather taken by the panel of people, or the guests that were on it, and you had a moment when one particular Australian said that he likes your song.
Hugh Jackman. Honestly, I'm like, that 48 hours was the craziest, most amazing 48 hours of my life. So I was on the Graham Norton show. I got to wear this amazing dress and this amazing headband thing, and I was there on the Graham Norton show with this wicked band, and it was just like, I'm a dreaming. And then to top it all off, the guests were Hugh Jackman, James McAvoy, and Michael Fassbender. So I was like, okay, this is really surreal, but brilliant. And then Hugh, they all seemed to really vibe on the song, and when I sat down with them, they were all saying that's a wicked song. And then after the show, Hugh sort of waited backstage and said that was a really great performance, I love the song, did you write it? And then he seemed quite surprised when I said yes, and obviously I was like, yes, you. Team Molly.
Now, obviously, if you have his number, you need to share it with us all.
Yeah, obviously, let me just get it there. Fortunately not, but...
Now, there's talks of you potentially going and performing at Glastonbury.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful. It's not been confirmed. I got through to the Emerging Talent competition, to the long list, which I was so excited about. I mean, playing at Glastonbury is an absolute dream for me as a singer, as a songwriter. You know, like that's the pinnacle. You know, like performing there. Maybe not to everyone, but to me, I love that place. I love it so much. So I really want to play there. But part of the stipulations of being in the Emerging Talent is that you can't be signed. So now I'm signed. It's kind of like, so that's, you know. But that said, obviously I've been signed. It's a cause for celebration. So I'm still hoping to play at Glastonbury, but there's nothing booked yet. We'll just have to see. I don't know if, you know, Eurovision puts off Glastonbury, but to be fair, they tweeted and they were like, so maybe not.
No, we were just chatting before you came on, before we got to speak to you. In the short space of like a couple of weeks, you have made Eurovision cool in the UK.
Oh my God! Well, I hope so. That's brilliant if that's the case. I think certainly the reason why I ended up sort of going for it, and I had sort of reservations because there's that whole credibility thing and yada 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 that we all know. Yeah, heard it all before. But for me, actually, this is an amazing platform and opportunity for someone who may not get that opportunity elsewhere. So if I can kind of turn this around and it ends up being something that, like every year we can pick up, you know, an aspiring artist that's like me and turn their life around and give them a platform to do what they do and get people to hear it, then wicked. So I'd love to give it a bit of credibility. So thanks. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know.
You've done that in bucketfuls already, so you know you've nothing to fear about. Now, what I want you to do now, this is very, very important. Okay, I want you to plead to all of our readers, which are all over Ireland, the UK, and all over Europe. Okay, why they should get up and pick the phone up and vote for the UK, because Ireland needs to give you 12 points this year.
They do. Basically, Ireland, you need to give me 12 points and pick up the phone and vote, because my dad loves Ireland so much he actually thinks he's Irish even though he isn't. So he knows every Irish song there is. I'm telling you, and this is no exaggeration, and after a few bevies he will sing them all, whether people want to hear them or not. So I need 12 points from you, because it would make his life to get 12 points for his daughter, because I feel like I'm a surrogate Irish daughter.
We're adopting you.
Yes! Brilliant.
You're too cute not to adopt, Molly.
Woo, that's fine by me. Dad will be so happy.
Is your dad coming to Copenhagen?
Yes, he is. He can't wait.
Okay, here's the deal, Molly, okay? You have to come to the Irish party in Copenhagen.
Can I bring my dad?
I'm inviting your dad now, okay? And you, your dad, and myself are going to sing some Irish songs.
You realise that my dad will know more Irish songs than you?
Does Boyzone count?
No, I'm talking, no. Well, actually saying that, he might know them as well. I wouldn't put it past him, but no, you can try.
Okay. Well, do you know what, Molly? We are so looking forward to seeing you at Eurovision. I know that all of our readers from all over Europe are so happy that you're going, and they love your song.
Really?
So yeah, so we want to wish you the very, very best of luck.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That means a lot.
And can I ask you for one favour now?
Yes.
I've been practicing this part for a long time, okay? I've been practicing my So can you do the one line before that, and I'll do my
Okay.
I'm sorry, I need to get in the zone here.
Do you want to warm up?
Okay.
That's a good one.
My friends are going to kill me.
It's alright. This is before we've even had a drink. Okay, right, are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Power to the people. Oh, is that, we could drink more than that?
Okay, we'll do more. Okay, take 2. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Power to the people. Power to the people. That's rubbish.
I'm tone deaf and colourblind. Can't you see what I'm wearing?
You just ruined my song.
We will make it better by giving you 12 points. Molly, it's been an absolute pleasure, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Likewise. You guys, yeah.
Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.